Hey everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums, and I am showing you what I made for the Kara Brandon's Dollar Tree Fall Halloween Junk Journal Challenge. This is my first attempt at making a junk journal. What I used for the cover was a bag. It was sort of like a hard cover bag, or on their website it's called a stackable box, but it had handles and it was a bag. So I used that. I sort of took it apart and then put it back together. It had about a 3 or 4 inch side, so I cut it down, put a hole in so I could tie some ribbon to it, and put it back together. And I used the front and the back for the covers. And so here is my junk journal. This tag came from one of Kara Brandon's free printables. I'll put the link in the description box below. This was in embellishments on the 11th. I had made coffin embellishments for Halloween. Just a little paper clip with a bow. So this was done in bright colors. So some of my distressed Halloween stuff just didn't fit, which is too bad because I had a bunch of them. So on this page I just made a little tuck spot with a cut apart I had. Here is just a little booklet that just has a couple of pages in it. And that was made with a cupcake wrapper. And then I made a pocket and put a little cut apart in the pocket. These I cut out of the same paper from here. And I think that was from the same paper collection, I'm not sure. But I put, because this paper was really busy, I put purple on the front and then put the pocket on the purple. This came from the bag box. I guess it was was it up above? It could have been up above, I don't remember. And then there's a little tuck spot here, so you could add things in. I added a bag to one of the pages. Here's some ribbon there. Just some more paper, a little paper embellishment, a little flag stickers that came from Dollar Tree. Another little pocket. So there's room to write on, there's room to add pictures or anything you find. Here's a library pocket I had in my stash. I had cut something out from some Dollar Tree packaging and put it on here. These pages, by the way, are pocket pages. You could put something in it. I didn't have that much stuff to put in it, so I didn't. This I used an embossing folder and inked the top of it and just sort of used it as a stamp. It's sort of like how it came out. Some washi tape I had in my stash. Some ribbon that I had, I just stapled on. And this is from a Thinlit set by Tim Holtz. I think the set came out this year, and I will be doing another project with those coming up. That's a stamp of a house, not very clear, but this came from Kara's, it wasn't a freebie Friday, I'm sorry, it was a tag set on her Etsy site. So I don't have a color ink printer, I just have black and white, so I printed it out on yellow and inked it up with some orange distress ink. This was packaging from Dollar Tree. It was the gauze. And I just sort of cut out the packaging. This was open so you could see what the gauze looked like, and I had a shaker in my stash, so I just sort of put that in the hole and it fit perfectly. So this is open, so that is a pocket. Just another page to put photos on or whatever you want to do. I had this cut apart in my stash and I just glued it down on 2 sides. And that was from last year's Halloween pad. And I made a pocket. And this was that same embossing folder that I use that. This is actually embossed, and I just made a little pocket there. This and that are the same. This is just the underside of it. It's a cupcake wrapper. I don't remember where I got it from, but I thought it would look nice. So then you can use that to put something in there as a tuck spot or not. So, and that's a cut apart that I have. I made a little envelope and stuck it on this page. That was from a Tim Holtz ephemera pack. Yeah, so I put that in there. This was from that same Thinlit set that I got this year, but I just like this page, so I didn't want to put too much on it. I had a leaf in my stash. It matched nicely with the gray, but you can use it as a tuck spot. Of course, something smaller that would be more appropriate, but I did coffee stain some paper. First time I'd ever done that. This is a book of, you know those pictures that you stare at long enough and you see a pattern in it? Well, I had been given a book and I just cut this out just because it's Halloweenish and put it on here. Room here to write, and then this is the back side of that. This again was from Kara Brandon's printable, and again I printed it on yellow paper and inked it. This is just to cut apart. This is some coffee stained watercolor paper. That's the back of it. Oh yeah, I was going to put this on that. I have to do that. And then these pages, it was an old paper pad from Recollections, and these were 6x6 cut aparts on one page. So I made a page with the orange paper and tacked that in on 3 sides, so they make pockets. And I put these little cut aparts in the pockets. And then that's the last page. There's the cut apart for that one. This is just a little tag, so you could put something in there. A ticket that I crumpled up, some washi tape of ghosts, and here we are back to the back of it. And here's the ribbon I added. I think I should add more, but anyhow, that is it. That is my Halloween Dollar Tree junk journal. I think the parameters were only buy things from Dollar Tree and use stuff from your stash. So I purchased this and some of the ribbon from Dollar Tree, and everything else was in my stash. Well, except for the printable from Kara Brandon, but I thought they were really cool and they went nicely with this. So that's what I have for you. I'm looking probably to do some more Dollar Tree junk journals, but maybe I'll do a fall one or maybe Christmas. But that is it. That was my beginning into doing a junk journal. I hope you like it. Thanks so much and have a fabulous day.